We start our journey today on the M275 heading towards the Park and Ride. This is by far the best way of getting into Portsmouth unless you are coming by train or coach. Using the Park and Ride will take you exactly to the same place as the coaches and trains at Portsmouth Harbour interchange. It's very reasonably priced, £4 at the time of recording, for the car and all its passengers. It's worth getting onto the top deck of the bus because there's lots to see on the way. On the right hand side you pass the ferry terminal and the dockyard. There are many interesting things on the way, including HMS Nelson and various anchors and propellers that have been placed to make the area a bit more interesting. We soon get to the Hard, which is the main interchange where the Portsmouth and Southsea train station is. Alighting at the bus station, HMS Warrior is very visible. To see her closer, you need to go into the dockyard itself. We won't be doing that today, as it is a full day's trip by itself. Inside the dockyard, as well as Warrior, is HMS Victory, the Mary Rose, and the main Naval Museum. A very worthwhile day out. Inside the railway station is the entrance to the Isle of Wight catamaran fast passenger service. Not the Hovercraft or the vehicle ferry, we will be seeing them later. Just a short walk away through a short tunnel under the railway tracks is the Gunwharf quay. This contains many designer shops, restaurants and seating areas. It takes you to the harbour where the Spinnaker Tower is. Go up the tower if you have time, as you get a fantastic view as long as the weather is good. There are always various yachts and harbour tour boats here. In the distance you will be able to see Spice Island, where we will be visiting shortly. Gunwharf Quay has a lot of history and is always interesting to visit. If we follow the path around the car ferry port, we arrive at Camber Dock. You may see one of the Isle of Wight car ferries arriving or leaving from here. Camber Dock is more of a commercial area with a fishing fleet and small boat storage. The Bridge Tavern across is a good place to visit for refreshments. Following the path and road, we get to Spice Island, a little piece of land that sticks out into the harbour with a couple of really nice pubs and fantastic close views of ships entering and leaving the harbour. The Still and West pub has a beautiful upstairs dining conservatory, but you may have to book as it does get very busy. Next to it is the Spice Island Inn, a very historical and good pub as well. The road between the two pubs leads to a nice viewing area right at the harbour entrance. You can really see the tide racing in or out here, which makes navigation difficult, especially for the smaller vessels. An ideal place to relax and watch the ferries or the catamaran close up passing by. A short distance onwards is the Ram Tower, which you can climb to the top for more views of the harbour. You can also look through the gun ports, which have defended the harbour entrance over the years. Next to the Ram Tower is a small secluded beach, ideal for catching some rays, and then a small fishing pier, and then the square tower. Wherever you are on this walk, you will always see ships. If you're lucky, you may spot a Royal Navy ship, or even an aircraft carrier passing by, along with the ferries. It's a great place for ship spotting. From around here you will often see the passenger hovercraft in the distance. This is the only commercial hovercraft operating in Britain as far as I know. It runs between Ryde on the Isle of Wight and Southsea and is a very fast way, although it is more expensive than the ferries. It's always interesting to see, and the terminal is just the other side of the funfair.